We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
40.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now first down throw for Tua. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tua, give it to Achane. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A shotgun snap for Tua. The throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes. Michael Williams. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. We're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And to mark him down up beyond the 30. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Outside. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be his loss of yardage.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to the air again is Purdy. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Stagecoach compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Tua, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Pearsall, the man in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it, and it'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Look at him go! Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Purdy now on second down. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The man out is Jordan Watkins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
36 yards.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. 36 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 40.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
McCaffrey is in. Down, 49ers. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Get set.
At the 45-yard line.
Big team. Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. Get on.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On second down, Purdy. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Outside.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Get set, get set.
A first down throw for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Outside.
And in motion is Brown. On second down, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Now Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Purdy going to put it up again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his first touchdown of the new year. Moody now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Come on, A-Check. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And in motion is Brown. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners have tied it at 17. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Higgins sent in motion. 1st and 10 for Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the 2nd half. 31 yards. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Purdy now on 2nd down. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Ready.
Chewinette on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, ready, Johnny.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A play fake. Now 2 of the throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the the 50-yard line. Josh Sweat, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. A shotgun snap for Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 18.
Ready. Watson, Oscar. Ready, team. Hey. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down.
Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Step.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. And Stout in for that tackle. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
44. Ready. Team.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
You're right here. Out. You. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing is Tua. That one taken in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
49ers 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. from the shotgun. It's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and short. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. Back deep. It's Tyreek Hill. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
20. Hey, get set.
Fake the handoff. Now Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, let's go. 18.
On the ground, here is H.A. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Has caught aside by Waddle. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Tua going to give this to White. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw is Tua. Moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to...
That's over the middle and Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
At the 21-yard line.
They're right here. Ready, T. Mine. 20, TX. Ready.
Here's a give to Aiken. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to take it down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Miami.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Trying to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Scat. Corner, long.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
All right, come on.
Achan.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a two-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. Going to fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Tua, give it to Achan. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A handoff to Achan, heading left. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49ers 5-yard line.
21, 18.
Tua gonna throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not gonna get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
It's 4th down. Jason Sanders.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.